Yeah. Just stumbled across a bit of a wombat hole here. There's lots of wombats in this area, and I'd say this is probably a reasonably active hole. There's a bit of leaves and stuff about, but you can see there's some recently dug up dirt, so it hasn't been all that long ago that there was a wombat here. Might be one of those places where the wombat comes back to from time to time. It's a shame we haven't got a bit of a torch. We'd probably be able to shine it down there and give you a look, but we won't be climbing down there. We don't know what little snakes and nasties are down there. But just interesting thing, lots of wombats around here. But we won't see one today. They normally come out at night, so we'd have to do a night walk to catch them. But we'll keep going on our walk.
Sinking in the cushions of his throne. All the gold in Macedon couldn't.
Well, you can see here why this bit's called the boulder cutting. Lots of boulders have fallen down here. This is probably about as rough as the track gets.
He once was strong, he once was loved. He lifted everyone above, but his arms got tired from the heavy load, and he was breaking under all the weight below.
You lead us.
Okay, coming up here we've got the fun part of the walk where we get to go through the old railway tunnel. And if you want to see here, here's a photograph from 1990 of what they would call a top hat locomotive. So that's the old train that used to go along this railway. Okay, so we'll go through the tunnel.
No, come on.
I don't know how much you'll see, it's pretty dark in there, but at least on this tunnel there's always a light at the end of it.
Look, keep going.
He was breaking under all the weight below. He sat down to take a breath, but he never got back up.
Righto, we're coming to the part here where the box carts got loaded up to be able to take the coal back. So this is a section here where the train would have backed the box carts to the end of the siding here, and the coal was actually brought up an incline trail, which is down here. There's actually a bit of a fairly steep track. Got the incline here. This is a sign with the info. So 1883, 5 years prior to the Boxvale tramline being built, was when the coal mine started. We'll go to the top of the incline trail. I'm not going to go down the incline trail. I've been down it once before, and it is a pretty tough walk down, if you can call it a walk. This is the top of it here. Doesn't really look it in the video. And Lulu, you're not going down now. Okay, but down that trail there is a fairly steep. We might just go down a little bit further.
But I never got back up.
So there's the trail down there. That's the old incline where they used to bring the coal up. I'm not exactly sure how they got it up there, whether they had some sort of cable car come up with it. But they've got a cable here which basically is what you have to use to haul yourself up. Just use the cable as a guide. Unfortunately the cable doesn't haul you up. Getting down there is a tough job, getting up's even tougher. So I've done it once. If you want to do it yourself sometime, come down here and give it a try. You're on your own, because I'm not coming with you. I've already done it before and I'm not doing it again. Alright, we'll go back up. Okay, so the mine here was started in 1883, 5 years before the Boxvale trail or tramway was built, and the incline was a cable car, was powered by a stationary steam engine which drove the motor, I guess if you like, that wound the cable so the coal could come to the top, and then the box carts were loaded and taken out. This was a fairly productive mine, although it didn't go for very long. The mine in its heyday in 1888, when the tramway was built, was bringing out 100 tonne of coal per week, which, when you think that the men working here were using picks and shovels in those days, that's quite a lot of coal coming out through no real machinery at all. There probably would have been maybe some sorts of explosives used in a coal mine. That wouldn't be very common because of the gases that you get in them, and it is coal, it's flammable, so it would have been mostly pick and shovel. Yeah, so it's a fair bit. The seam was supposed to be 29 feet thick, so it was a fairly big seam, and it was a high quality coal, so it was fairly well sought after. The mine closed in, just got to remember here, I think it was 1896. So the mine went for 11 years, which really isn't very long at all. Coal mines have gone for a lot longer than that. There's coal mines down the south coast of Australia in Newcastle that have gone for well over 100 years. So didn't go for very long. Obviously it's just not economical to get that coal out, but quite an interesting walk. We'll go down now and we'll have a look at the lookout. It's just around the corner here. So we'll go off and we'll see that.
And everything was fine without him, so he just let it go. The king was overthrown.
How good's that for a view, eh? It's the Nat-Eye Gorge there, looking up towards the Blue Mountains. There's the Nat-Eye River somewhere down in that valley. Okay, so that's the Boxvale Trail there. Highly recommended as a walk. This view is spectacular, and the walk itself is a very pretty walk. Very popular, and like I said, if you've got a dog who likes coming on bushwalks with you, the Boxvale Trail is one of those trails that you can do. Okay, so that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Well, that's my say. What do you reckon?